This is News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell and Unette Gentry. News 25, local news you can count on. News is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson. Today's news is also brought to you by Gunny's Air Conditioning and Heating. New service and repair. Call Gunny's 775-727-6800.
Welcome to News 25. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And I'm Unette Gentry. It's Thursday, October 28th.
Well, Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue, the Nevada State Fire Marshal, and Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies are investigating the death of a male that was found off a cliff in Cathedral Canyon last night. Wednesday evening, Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies, Nevada Highway Patrol, Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue, and the Nevada State Fire Marshal were dispatched to a vehicle fire on a cliff overlooking Cathedral Canyon, located off Old Spanish Trail Highway. The reporting party said that they thought that there was a person inside the car. Upon arrival, crews found a fully engulfed vehicle that's plates returned to a Las Vegas address. The deceased individual that had been badly burned was located below the cliff. Chief Lewis said that it appears at this time that the fire was intentional and started by the deceased person. There were two separate fires started, one at the car and one appears to have been started by the individual to end his life. The investigation is ongoing. The identity of that individual has not been released at this time. And that body was located in the same location that 27-year-old murder victim Roy Jaggers was found in August.
And two motorcycles crashed today on Pahrump Valley Boulevard, leaving one person seriously injured.
Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue and the Nye County Sheriff's Office responded to a report of a crash Thursday afternoon at the intersection of Pahrump Valley Boulevard and Honeysuckle Street. That's where two motorcycles collided, leaving one rider with serious injuries. They were transported by Mercy Air to a Las Vegas trauma center. The other rider declined to be transported to the local hospital. Right now, it's unclear what led to the crash. The Nye County Sheriff's Office is investigating.
And another patient of a vehicle crash was transported via Mercy Air to a Las Vegas trauma center today following a single vehicle rollover on Bella Vista Avenue near Ash Meadows. Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies, Nevada Highway Patrol, and Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue were dispatched to that scene.
And in another accident this morning, Nye County Sheriff's deputies were dispatched to an accident involving a tractor trailer in which the third trailer rolled over on US 95 at mile marker 100, and the southbound lanes were closed temporarily. Thankfully, those lanes are now back open and there are no reported injuries. And stay tuned, we'll be right back here at News 25 with much more local and national news.
You're watching News 25, the most recognized and farthest reaching local news in Nye County. News 25, local news you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. Well, one developer had big plans for a proposed subdivision here in Pahrump. Now, 15 years later, D.R. Horton wants to get that ball rolling again. Brad Francis reports.
D.R. Horton wants to build 114 single-story homes on 50 acres at what's known as Celebrate Homes at Mesquite and Blagg. The subdivision infrastructure, including streets, utilities, and a wall surrounding the property, was completed in 2006, just south of the intersection of Mesquite Avenue and Blagg Road. But that's as far as it ever got. Now, D.R. Horton wants to revive the project, and a waiver approved by the Pahrump Regional Planning Commission will help make their plans a reality. The builder wants to reduce the front and rear yard setbacks, allowing for some flexibility in how the homes would be positioned on the individual lots. D.R. Horton plans to build 3 one-story floor plans ranging in size from 1,500 square feet to just over 1,800 square feet, and all homes would include a 2 to 3 car garage. D.R. Horton, in its application, noted that because the lots were originally sized for different floor plans, they needed the waiver to build their proposed models. County staff reviewed the application and recommended the commission approve the variance request, noting the change would not impact neighboring properties in any way, nor be detrimental to public health or safety. Staff also said allowing D.R. Horton to build homes on the currently vacant, unused lots would result in an increased tax base and improved property values, and allow the use of the existing but unused infrastructure. The Planning Commission agreed with the recommendation and approved the building setback waiver. D.R. Horton's land acquisition manager, Steve Dush, says a variation in setbacks would also create more curb appeal within the subdivision.
It's a development that we're looking at purchasing. We're in diligence right now. This variance would allow for us to put 3 floor plans on the site, all single-story homes. And like your staff had indicated, the reduction in the front yard will allow for all of our homes to have, 15, 20 plus rear yards. The 20-foot drives would accommodate most vehicles. And we also think that the variation in the streetscape would add to the appeal to the development.
D.R. Horton has not indicated how soon they expect to begin building new homes in the subdivision, though a condition of the waiver states it will automatically expire if construction has not started within 12 months. Dush told the Planning Commission they expect to price the homes from the upper 200s to the low 300s.
Thanks so much, Brad. Well, State Auctions 411 is getting ready for another big auction this week. For more, let's check in with Ronnie Gibson.
This segment is brought to you by Estates 411.
All right, guys, this is Ronnie with Estate Auctions 411. We have a big auction this weekend on Saturday, where it's going to be a 2-part auction. Tell you a little bit about it. We're going back to an old school version of the auctions. We're going to have an auction starting at 10 a.m. That's going to have a bunch of furniture and collectibles and things to that nature. Some just really good estate stuff from the public administrator's office. The part 2 sale, we're going to be starting at 2 p.m. and we're going to be selling a bunch of vehicles, and I'll give you a slight list of the vehicles here. We got a 2014 Fiat 500L, a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500, a 2013 Coleman 20-foot travel trailer, a 2004 Corvette Z06, a 2010 Corvette Grand Sport, a 2018 Chevy Malibu with only 18,000 original miles, a 2013 Dodge Dart. We have an 05 Chevy Duramax diesel with 50,000 original miles, a 2004 Springdale 38-foot trailer, and a 2004 Suzuki Grand Sport. So come down and join us. We have a live preview on Friday at 4950 Money Street from 9 to 4. All right, and on Saturday, starting at 10 a.m., we're going to have our first of over 2 years ago was the last time we had a live auction. So we're back at it. There's going to be no internet bidding for that auction. And come down and see us. Ski's going to come out of retirement for that sale and come and join us. And we're going to auctioneer the items to the live crowd only. So we're really excited to do it. We haven't done it in a while, and we're ready to do it.
I know all those stones belong to Cora. Don't fool me, Ronnie. Well, to see a full catalog of the items up for auction this Saturday, you can head to Estate Auctions 411's website. That's estateauctions411.com.
And the Halloween weekend got off to an early start today at Inspirations Senior Living, where J.G. Johnson Elementary School students came by to trick-or-treat. And Ryan Muccio spoke with News 25 about that event and others that are upcoming soon.
Tell me what we're doing here today.
Yeah, we're really excited. We partnered with J.G. Johnson Elementary School, which is just right around the corner from Inspirations, and they had their students walk over today in their Halloween costumes, and they trick-or-treated with our residents.
And so this is something really fun that you guys are doing, but you're also doing another Halloween thing. Tell me about that.
We are, yeah. Tomorrow, Friday, the 29th, we're doing our trunk-or-treat. That's open to anybody in the community from 6 to 8 p.m. Here right in our parking lot at Inspirations as well.
And that's Friday night happening right here.
Friday night right here. And we'll have our residents out there passing out candy as well.
This is something fantastic. Tell everybody what Inspirations is.
Sure. We're an independent and assisted living community as well as memory care. So we provide care to seniors who need a little extra help, or we even have independent residents who live here as well. And then we have a memory care facility for dementia and Alzheimer's.
All right, right here located in Pahrump.
Right here in Pahrump. Been here for a long time. We're happy to have our residents out here. They were really excited when we told them that they were going to get some trick-or-treating with the kids, and just to see the span of generations, and they're having fun together, so it's great.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for inviting us down there, Ryan.
Yes.
That was so much fun.
Yes, we'll be right back after this break.
You're watching News 25, brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500. News 25, local news you can count on.
Well, this week is Lead Poisoning Prevention Week. And if you're unfamiliar, lead poisoning is most commonly seen in children and can be extremely harmful to their health.
What we know about lead poisoning is that kids who have lead exposure in the home are often at risk for behavior problems, learning difficulties, and chronic health concerns as well, such as GI problems, headaches, abdominal pain, things like that.
Dr. Rupa Thakur is a pediatrician for Cleveland Clinic Children's. She says lead can be found all over the place, including water and soil, as well as some imported consumer products. So what can parents do to help prevent lead poisoning? She says if possible, remove any hazardous lead materials from your home. Also make sure to regularly clean dusty surfaces and mop your floors. Another tip, leave your shoes at the door after being outside. And if you have lead pipes, run the water on cold for at least 2 minutes before using. Dr. Thakur says lead poisoning can be detected through blood tests, and while it is treatable, there is no cure.
It's very hard for us to predict what a child's outcomes are going to be, but we know that the effects of lead poisoning are not reversible. Once we get the lead level down, we can't necessarily reverse what's already happened.
Dr. Thakur says research continues to better understand lead poisoning, especially when it comes to long-term effects and how it impacts pregnant women.
Well, if you're not aware, chiropractors can be very helpful treating a variety of different issues. In today's Medical Minute from Spring Mountain Medical, Dr. David Lewis takes a closer look at how chiropractic care and physical medicine can help improve your quality of life.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by Spring Mountain Medical, healthcare the way you've always imagined it.
Hi, I'm Dr. David Lewis with Spring Mountain Medical, your hometown health and wellness provider. Today I'm going to talk about chiropractic care and physical medicine. You're probably familiar with what chiropractors do, but do you know what physical medicine is? In our practice, we believe in the body's innate ability to heal itself when it is in proper alignment and when it is functioning optimally in the following ways. First, spinal alignment. Having your spine and joints aligned ensures that your body moves at its greatest efficiency and helps to avoid injuries. Proper posture and movement are essential. Second, mobility and flexibility. Most age-related physical activity problems stem from reduced flexibility. Part of our treatment is helping your body become injury-resistant by increasing mobility and flexibility. Lastly, physical medicine. When we activate the body's natural defenses, we decrease our dependence on medications to supplement pain-free movement. We also enable the body to utilize its energy on repairing itself. Living a full and complete life is possible with a series of careful, safe chiropractic adjustments and building on powerful principles of physical medicine practiced at our office. We have providers who have advanced skills to ensure your body functions optimally. I'm Dr. David Lewis, and this has been a Medical Minute brought to you by Spring Mountain Medical.
Thanks so much, Dr. Lewis. Well, it's sports time. Here's Doug Ferber.
Hello, sports fans. Some would say a midfielder in soccer is equivalent to an offensive lineman in American football. Both play key roles in the success of a team. The linemen block for the offense so they can run and pass. The midfielder disrupts, intercepts, blocks, and assists in scoring. These are not the glory positions, but without either, we have no greatness. Kiara Ramos is the captain of the #1 ranked Pahrump Valley High School Lady Trojan soccer team, which has displayed lots of greatness throughout this season, winning its last 13 in a row. For her role in all that, Ramos is our KPVM Athlete of the Week. A 4-year starter, Ramos is being recruited to play at the next level, yet in her role on this team, that of supporting the scorers and the goalkeeper, sometimes what she does goes unnoticed. But Ramos knows what she does.
I feel like I help the most in assisting goals a lot to our wings, and then they just take it from there. I help a lot in midfield. If the ball gets past defense, I try to work my hardest to get back and support them if they need it, and just running up and down that line, and also just trapping the balls from Avery or the other team's keeper.
Teammate Jessica Garcia also values what Ramos does for this team.
Kiara's a really good teammate. She's always talking on the field and making sure everyone's doing what they're supposed to do. She always helps cover me in defense when I need her, and she's just a really good team player.
Head coach Julie Carrington sees Ramos' role as more than just a midfielder.
Kira also is one of our captains, and she has a pretty good control of the field, and we rely on her to communicate not only to the offense but also the defense. And on top of it, she can go score and get a hat trick too, so it's really happy to have her on the team.
Assistant coach Holly Mendoza says that Ramos' leadership goes above and beyond the soccer field.
I think Kiara is an amazing athlete. She brings a great positive attitude to the team. She likes to pump up her teammates. She's always positive. She's very loud on the field. Overall, she's just a great athlete.
Tuesday, the Lady Trojans beat Durango 6-0 for the 13th straight win and 6th straight shutout. Today, they wrap up their regular season, hosting Equipo Academy at 5 p.m. The Lady Trojans will be vying for the 3A Regional Championship beginning next Tuesday. This Storybrooke season has lots of big names and big stars, but Kiara Ramos, well, her star is shining brightest as our KPVM Athlete of the Week. Quietly, the PVHS girls volleyball team has won its last 3 league matches and still has a shot at a second-place finish in the Mountain League with a win against Pinecrest Academy Cadence tonight at home. The Lady Trojans boast a 6-3 league record and 15-7 overall. Good luck, girls. Last night, the PVHS boys soccer team beat Boulder City in its final game of the season 6-1 to finish with a 5-7-1 record this year. The Baseball World Series is off to a competitive start. The Atlanta Braves overpowered the Houston Astros in Game 1 Tuesday, 6-2, but the Astros came roaring back on Wednesday to even the series with a 7-2 win. Game 3, 4, and 5 will take place in Atlanta Friday through Sunday. And finally, the Las Vegas Golden Knights have now won 2 in a row, beating Colorado Tuesday night and Dallas last night 3-2 on the road in overtime. The Knights are now 3-4 on the season. If you have any athletes, inspirational stories, or ideas, drop me an email at dougf@kpvm25.tv. Now back to the news desk.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Time for a live look outside through our Lerner and Rowe weather cam, looking southwest around the Pahrump Valley. Not a cloud in the sky in that direction. What else is on our weather horizon after this break?
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. The splash of cream in your coffee, the dollop of sour cream on your burrito, the melted toasty cheese on your pizza. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hi, good evening, Nevada. It's John Kohler from the KPVM Channel 25 Weather Studios. Living in the now. And what's the weather now? Look, here it is. Behold, 60s, mid-60s from Fernley all the way down to Goldfield. Beatty taking it up a notch, 78 degrees. They go like bam, Emerald style or somebody. Amargosa, Las Vegas, you're looking good in the mid-80s. Death Valley all the way up to 93 degrees while you kind of return from some of that cooler weather. But here in the jewel of Nye County, let's take a look at the weather in P-Town, 78 degrees currently. 81 just a little bit earlier. 28% humidity belies the clear blue skies we've been enjoying as the sun rose up this morning at 7:03 a.m. It'll set this evening about a half hour, 5:51. Check that out. East-northeasterly winds to 4 miles per hour as that humidity is creeping up, getting a little clammy this evening at 42%. Could it mean clouds? Not tomorrow, but maybe the next day. Check that out. 80s for the next couple of days. Winds kicking up over the weekend for Halloween. Your trick-or-treaters are going to get blown around a little bit in your little costumes. Won't that be fun? Temperatures, as we welcome November, drop down to the low 70s, and we get a little bit of cloud cover. That's not a great way to start the month, November. Work on that, all right? We'll see what happens. I'll let you know all about it. And back to the desk. Here's Deanna.
Thanks so much, John. And today's Save a Pet, we're back at Never Forgotten Animal Society here in Pahrump, where we're meeting Abby, who's hanging out with Crystal Mullison.
Hi, this is Crystal with Never Forgotten Animal Society. We are here today with Abby. She is about 20 weeks old. She is a gray tabby with white on her bottom half and her feet. She is very loving, very sweet. Not too big for a little kitten yet. Likes to play, gets along well with others. She's got golden eyes and just looking for a new forever home. You can come and see Abby anytime from 10 to 5, Monday through Saturday. We are closed on Sunday. And our phone number is 775-537-8674. And we are on East Street 520 in Pahrump, right behind Wells Fargo Bank.
Good night.
So adorable.
Good night.